Well, you may have seen a new kind of ATM installed at businesses across the state. We now have hundreds of Bitcoin ATMs, which don't really dispense any real money.
Right. In fact, some cases, this could be putting a lot of your money in jeopardy. Investigative reporter Amy Cutler looking into this cyber coins and Bitcoin and everything that has to do with that. So popular now. Scammers cashing in on this.
Exactly. There is just so much money at stake here. The machines look like most ATMs or kiosks at a store. You're supposed to deposit money and get cryptocurrency in return. But thanks to scammers, some are finding once they make that deposit, the money is gone forever.
Hello?
It really sounded legitimate.
Tamara Glarum thought she was doing everything right. What appeared to be a problem with her PayPal account sent her searching for help. She Googled what she thought was the number, but instead she was connected with a scammer.
He said, by the way, I want you to know that someone is trying to get into all of your accounts, and we have a fraud department that's going to walk you through how we can fix that.
Tamara says the guy on the other end sounded legitimate. He even emailed her a copy of his work ID to gain her trust. But his next request should have raised a red flag.
He said, in order for me to catch this person, I have to duplicate all the transactions that he did. And I said, well, why do you need my money? He says, because we want to pretend like he's getting this money so that we can catch him.
Tamara was instructed to purchase several gift cards in varying amounts, all to try and catch the crook. Then she was told to take more money out, putting that into a Bitcoin ATM.
And I was getting really nervous about all of this going on. But he seemed like he was legitimate. He said, don't worry, I'm not going to take your money. Your money's safe.
Peoria police confirmed she lost nearly $28,000. It's one of the 24 recent incidents involving unregulated Bitcoin ATMs. In total, just in Peoria last year, they say families lost nearly $1 million. In 2023, the FBI found people in Arizona reported losing about $325 million, and that's just what was reported. Experts say there are about 600 Bitcoin ATMs statewide, and as that number grows, so do the risks.
What do you tell these people when they reach out to you about this?
What can you say? You know, you just pretty much tell them that just sorry, and there's nothing much we can do.
Ron Norfleet is the sole investigator in the Yavapai County Sheriff's Office fraud unit. Unable to solve the growing problem on his own, Norfleet reached out to the Arizona Attorney General's office for help.
Let's do it.
We rode along with Norfleet as he stopped by dozens of Bitcoin ATMs, posting these signs. It's part of a new initiative to warn the public their money might be in danger.
They are Hollywood actors, and they can figure out your mood about 2 nanoseconds once they get you on the phone.
So it was really eye-opening at the beginning just how much nefarious activity, how much fraud happened.
Anthony Zervos is a fraud analyst for Digital Mint, a company that used to own and operate Bitcoin ATMs. Their ATMs used to flag new customers who were making large transactions, running them through a series of questions to determine if they were being scammed.
Maybe 2 in 10 were legitimate, maybe 2 in 10 were actually like, I know what I'm doing.
But most Bitcoin ATM operators don't have those precautions in place. In Arizona, they're not required to. Instead, users are typically guided through a series of prompts like this, which advocates say are easy to swipe through.
If this is going to be part of our lives moving forward, let's put some rules around it and try to protect people.
Seniors are particularly susceptible. That's why Brendan Blake with AARP Arizona says they've appealed to lawmakers on the state and federal level.
It's clear that we need a national standard, and that's why I'm introducing federal legislation.
During his time as chair of the Judiciary Committee, Illinois Senator Dick Durbin wrote to the 10 largest Bitcoin ATM operators requesting that more safeguards be put in place.
The industry ought to step up and help us write those standards.
When did you realize that all of this was some kind of fraud or scam?
When he said, I'm putting the money back in, and it never went back in.
Tamara is speaking out in the hopes that she can prevent someone else from being scammed. The consequences are real and devastating.
It was all that I had because I'm on Social Security. And that was my savings and my IRA.
Now, AARP tells me that any request to pay or make a deposit through a crypto ATM is a big red flag. Legitimate businesses and most government agencies don't accept payment through crypto ATMs. And keep in mind, whether it's crypto or an online service like Zelle, if you send money to someone you don't know, it's virtually impossible to get